look at that hill I just went down. I'm serious, guys. Look at that. That is stupid. All right, brace yourselves because I'm going bold today. I'm gonna try something a little bit ridiculously adventurous, maybe a little bit stupid. We'll see how it goes, but here's the short of it. I took that trip on Wednesday out to that far point in the woods looking for those switchbacks. What I decided to do is not only go back there and actually get to those switchbacks and tackle them, but to turn it into what I'm going to call the ultimate loop.
Flagona ultimate loop.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna head back out to that same area, go through all that nasty terrain, get to those switchbacks, go down them if possible. I did watch some YouTube videos on that road and it's pretty nasty. It's called Casner Mountain Road. Get down into Sedona, do a little loop around Sedona, but then go up Schnebly Hill Road. That's right, I'm gonna go back to Schnebly Hill Road on the Trail 125 and make this the ultimate adventure loop today. I would say this is probably the boldest route I've ever planned and or attempted. So it's going to be really interesting. I'm definitely gonna be outside of my comfort zone a lot today, and it's possible I drop the bike. It's hard to say. It's gonna be a very long day. I'm predicting at least 6 hours, and we're just gonna see. We're gonna see how it goes. We're doing Casner Mountain Road, Sedona, and Schnebly Hill, looping back up around Mormon Mountain, and it's just gonna be wild. Now, according to Gaia, when I mapped the route, it's 97 miles. So with that said, let's get to it. We've got a long day, lots of adventuring to do. Come join me and let's go get on the road. All right, guys, well, we have left the pavement. We won't see it again for quite some time until we're down in Sedona. So it's time to sit back, relax, and kind of hunker down and get used to all the bumps and washboards because we're going to be on them for quite some time. And the only thing that I'm sort of thinking about in my head right now is to just take it slow. All right, we just hit 10 miles, 10%, and we're out here at Rogers Lake. We're just about at the lookout point, and it is 9:58, so right on schedule. And I'm just putting along, and it's so much smoother at this slower pace. So I'm just really trying to enjoy this amazing day. We've got about, I'd say, 3 or 4 more miles on this road, and then we kink off onto a much better road. A lot less bumpy, and that's just what I'm looking forward to right now. right, 538B, here we go. We're gonna start following these power lines, making our way back to the gate from yesterday. And so far, I'm having a blast, even though we've already seen all of this just a few days ago. I love it. It's beautiful. All right, I think we are just about to reach the end of the road, if I remember correctly. And then we are on basically the OHV or ATV trail. So this is the end of the official road right here in this little network of intersections. And then, yeah, then we are truly committed. All right, so just around this corner up here, we're gonna be presented with our really awesome view. There it is. How about that, huh? Not too shabby. Gates right up here. We're at 11 o'clock on the dot. We just hit 30 miles, so that's good, 30%. And there is a trail that kind of goes down. That's not us, that's a hiking trail. We're gonna be going up over towards those power lines and then way out following the power lines to the front of that promontory out there. And as you can see down in the hazy valley, we've got the Sedona and Cottonwood area. So we are almost back to where we turned around on Wednesday. We're gonna get some, I'm gonna try to keep the camera rolling here for the most part because it's gonna start getting a little bit dicey. I'm guessing that the switchbacks are probably gonna be about this steep, but I'm nervous because if they're steeper, we could have a real problem because this is kind of the limit of what I want to do. But we're almost to the bottom. I can see the bottom. We just got to get down, I don't know, into the shade there, and we should be good. I can't believe how fast we made it out here. We made it out here in about an hour and 20 this time, which is crazy because we were actually trying to go slower. Here we are, back at the gate. I think this calls for another short break. Woo. All right, here we go. We're gonna be able to make it up this. So far, so good. Oh yeah, look at that. Fantastic. Got a little steep section right here. Come on, Louise. Okay. It's a little steep in here. Come on. Yep. It's already starting to level off a little bit. So if we can just get up under this power line, we should be good. Oh my. Look at that. That's where we came from over there. Oh geez, this is amazing. All right. Oh yeah, this is fine. Not even, we're just coasting basically. Now it does look a little bit steep up there, up ahead. So we may, we'll see how it goes. All right, here we go. Oh, she's struggling a bit. She's struggling. Wow, she's also fishing all over. She's wandering all over, fishtailing, having some trouble. Oh yeah. Come on, Louise, you can do this. Oh man, this is really steep. Oh. Come on. Ha-ha. That's it. We're on top. Oh, fantastic. This is so much nicer. Oh, we did it. We made it up on top. Oh, goodness. That was pretty intense. We haven't even made it to the switchbacks yet, though, so I'm going to save my judgment for what's truly intense until we get to that. Yeah, we're out of the limestones, back into the basalts, so this could prove a real challenge. Let's see. All right. That wasn't so bad. What do we got here? I think I'm gonna go over here. Let's do this. Yeah, it's so far so good. We're getting some awesome views of the red rocks. Let me stop for a second here so you guys can see. Look at the rock formations over there. Gorgeous. But we are already making really great progress out to this front promontory here. Casner Mountain apparently is what it's called. And we're gonna go right over the summit. This trail literally goes right over the summit. But it's kind of a goofy mountain because it's not like a sort of typical mountain. It's essentially a mesa on top. It's just flat, but then there's this one little pimple, and that pimple is the summit, and we go right over that. So just not even thinking about that yet. We still got several miles on this road, and it's supposed to get pretty narrow along this ridge here. Oh geez, are you kidding me? Yeah, that's pretty bad. All right, this is gonna have to be a super waddle, because that is bonkers steep. Okay, that was definitely stressful, very stressful. I honestly don't know if I'd be able to get back up that. I'll probably have to get off the bike and walk and kind of walk it up, but just don't know. We're kind of committed now, kids. All right, well, there's a reason this is an off-road vehicle trail. Oh my goodness. We're not messing around. Yeah, that section back there was so steep that even with my brakes engaged, the bike was sliding. So I don't know what the gradient, what that gradient would be, but that's probably the steepest downhill gradient I've ever been on a motorcycle. Gosh, I can't even imagine how, if we would have tried to come out here on Wednesday, oh, it would have taken so long. All right, we do have a step here, so I'm gonna have to figure this out. I think I'm gonna go up over here. That step is too big for my little ground clearance. Yep, I would have definitely bottomed out on that. All right, we're just very slowly scooching it down this descent. Both brakes, wildly slowly. Just trying to get through this really steep section. It looks like it eases up a little bit by the time we get to these gray rocks on the right. Heck yeah, man.
Holy cow.
It's doing great.
Come all the way from Flag?
Yeah. All right, that guy, you're going on that. You're up here on that. He may have a point. I'm starting to get second guess myself here. This is pretty bonkers. I see why this is an ATV trail now. Okay. There it is. We've made it to the bottom. I want to just try to get up to the top of this first ledge here, because this, ooh, sand, because this looks like the steepest bit. So let's see if we can do that. We can just get up this. It's going to be tough. It is pretty steep. She's got it. She's got it. We're good. Yeah. All right. look at that hill I just went down. I'm serious, guys. Look at that. That is stupid. I can't believe I just came down that. That is just really dumb. I know it's not going to come out in the camera, but that's a pretty precarious cliff to my left. I do not want to be close to that at all, because that's a recipe for disaster right there. Ooh, this looks pretty rough in here. All right, guys, this is going to take some skill here. Oh, good God. Oh yeah, this is definitely the worst climb that I've been on yet. It is just really rocky, and oh man, the bike is just dancing all over the place, and it does not want to cooperate on all this loose limestone. Come on there, Louise. We got this. Yes, 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 yes. All right. Okay. Oh my God. What am I doing? What am I doing? I will tell you what, I'm gonna feel like $1,000,000 if I can make it down these switchbacks in one piece, because Jesus, the stress that I'm feeling right now. Oh God. I feel like a wipeout at this point is inevitable. At some point I'm gonna hit a patch of rocks or dirt that's just a little bit weirdly cambered or something, and I'm just gonna dump the bike. This is really, really sloppy. Really sloppy, guys. Okay, got a little of my momentum back here, but I think we're about to lose it here. Just a second as we hit this nasty stuff right here. Yep, oh yeah, we're gonna lose it right through here. There we go. All right. That's all right, that's all right. Well, we had our first legit drop on the 125. It was pretty mild, wasn't too bad. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get up this, guys. I don't see anything. It was a very light drop. A couple of scuffs on the Kickstarter, but all right, we've made it down from the summit, no issues, but the road is not as steep, but it's very, very rocky. So it's, you know, it kind of similar difficulty just because of the fact that it's a lot more unstable. But we are very close to the edge here and the switchbacks. All right, oh man, look at that. We're almost there. You guys can see the switchbacks, they're coming up. I see the power line right there, the last one. The poles, that's probably the last one before they dip down the mountain. So we've just got to get around this little swoop here. I really hope these aren't too bad, because I'm starting to get really, really, really anxious. All right, guys, it's time to get real, time to get serious here. Now, see, if it's this steep, we're gonna do it. It's gonna be slow, but I think we'll manage. It's gonna be very slow, but each switchback we make it down will be one little small victory, and we'll go from there. Yeah, see, this is okay. It's not great, but it's definitely not as scary as some of that other stuff we've been down today. When we make it through this in one piece, I don't think I'll have a desire to come back and do this again anytime soon. I really don't think so. All right, here is where we actually hit our first legitimate switchy, and it does look like it gets steeper. So we're about to find out. Oh man. Yep. That is steeper. That is definitely steeper. Okay. We made it through that. We made it through that. Here we go. Oh my God, look at how far we have to go down. This is freaking stupid. Okay, I can see the first switchback right there behind the power lines, and I think we're gonna be okay. But you really get a sense of how far we need to drop. That's pretty far down. So, one switchy at a time. Ooh, I don't know if you guys saw that one.
Flagona Ultimate Loop.